What's up, guys? This is Trevor with Hot Rod Homestead. It's a little bit later in the day than usual. Already put in a day's work today. We've been working again since everything's starting to kind of get a little bit back towards normal. But, we're still down here at Hot Rod Hollow, down here at my dad's shop. I just pushed the old Apache out, let it get some fresh air, and so we can have a little bit more room to focus on everything that we need to try to get together on it. So the goal is to get the steering hooked up, and we'll see how well that goes. Hopefully it's not too bad. So as of right now, this is where we stand. We got to connect the steering. Got to put this back here. Oh man, we got a back bumper for it, some brackets. But steering wheel is actually in it right now. Had a whole lot of cutting to do. My dad actually took care of that the other night. I had to head towards the house, but he took care of some of that stuff, got it fitting for the most part, got it as centered as we possibly could, and so even got one of the seats sitting in it. So we'll hopefully be able to get this right here connected. It is crazy close to that header, but we're gonna see what we need to do to motivate it and hopefully get it to work. So a couple more challenges, but that right there seems to be the biggest one yet. So once we get that taken care of, it'll be steering on its own, and that's pretty much the goal right now. So we'll see how everything goes. Hopefully it goes well.
What's it doing back there? Why is it not going into the slot now?
It is hitting right here. No, it's clear there. Your side over there is up on top of another. All right, take your left hand and fill the notch back up there again. It notches back one more time.
So just cut that off where I'm at.
Hang on a second. Can you hold that?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know where my pencil is. I think you used it up. They can cut right here. That, right there. Leave this notch so it can go up on there. It's just gotta cut that.
Let me make sure that's the hole that put your finger in that hole. Measure twice, drill once, remember?
Yeah, that's it. The threaded one right there. That's it, right? I got my finger covering it.
I think so.
Boom.
That wasn't my intentions.
So we've got the steering wheel about where it needs to be. Got a little bit of clearance right there, and now we're actually working on mounting up the master cylinder and the brake pedal. Get that kind of up and out of the way. That is our last thing that we need to get out of our way before we can mount the fenders on it. So we will we're working on that. He had to elongate the hole on the left side because I let it drop down just a little bit, but we'll hopefully get that mounted up, and we'll get our brake pedal. We'll have to pull it back out. You saw us cutting on it a second ago. We'll actually have to pull it back out and mount the portion that goes through the firewall onto it. Taylor's on his way now, and we'll hopefully get that welded up and set in here so that we might even have brakes. So now that we got steering, we got brakes, those are the two main things with these cars. So hopefully it'll all work out the way that we need it to. All right, so we got the steering column in the truck. We got it to where it actually is hooked up. It is in, not permanently, but it is in there. We'll be able to steer it under its own steering wheel finally. We finally got the master cylinder all bolted up. We had to take the brake pedal assembly, and in the video you'll see where that we separated it and then made it back together. We had to shorten it. This one come out of a square body, so it actually worked out pretty well. The master cylinder bolted right to it, so everything there went well. It's good and tight. This is permanent. This will not be coming off. So now we'll be able to fit the front end back on it and get the inner fenders tucked in and see how that everything starts to fit. Then we can start our piping process. So successful night. It was a good afternoon finally. So we got some forward progress going on. So we're super pumped, and next time hopefully we'll have the front end on it.